Oh hey. It's daytime. I made it through the night. What a pleasant surprise. But what is that sound? Oh, this is lovely. It's raining outside. Sounds like it's pouring down cats and dogs here. Oh man, can't believe it, I'm still in one piece. After the events that happened. Well, I'm guessing that this thunderstorm will throw a few rocks into my way. Why was I expecting a weather like this? Somehow I knew. Apparently the view is still inspiring. Let's see if Michael wrote down anything inside his journal. I woke today to a fierce thunderstorm. The rain is heavy, and I can hardly make out the garden. I don't recall ever seeing something like this. It looks like I'll be stranded inside the house for the whole day. Also, I had an interesting dream yesterday. Something was luring me to a hidden door in the gallery. I should look into this, just in case it's meaningful. The gallery. But I checked the gallery already last night when... what the fuck am I doing? How the hell can I be so calm? Does anybody remember what happened last night? That dream was bad enough, but then... Does anybody remember the scratches? Noises coming from the basement? How can I be so casual about? And... damn it. Last night Michael didn't want to go into the basement because it was too dark, but now there's plenty of light. I will have to go down there again. Something to look forward to. And there's more to worry about. Judging by the rain, I am afraid that we might not be able to get our electrician today. Great. I definitely need to give Jerry a call now. Not just because of the save combination, but because of what happened during the night. This is just getting way too insane. So far, I wanted to try to ignore that something supernatural could be inside this place, but I can't anymore. Something is most definitely not alright with Blackwood Manor. And I don't really want to be here to find out. I want to leave. But will Jerry be able to get to me? Time to make a call. Let us not waste any time. Wow. Even here, the loud noises of the rain can be heard. Whoa. The lightning isn't really all that scary. But I also have to admit, rain naturally calms me down. The constant dripping noises make me feel like I'm not all that alone. So this is actually a good change of the situation. The only good change so far. Back in the main hall. Whoa. Oh my, a call? Could be Jerry, could be Barbara, I don't know. I need somebody to talk to. Who is it?
Hello?
Michael, how are you doing over there? The sky's falling here.
You mean this storm has hit there too? Seems the entire universe is falling here. I'm afraid to go outside.
Well, the better then, as I won't be able to come for you. I'm deeply sorry, but it's seemingly impossible driving to Northumberland. Even less getting anywhere near the manor. I understand many of the roads are closed.
So much for my hopes of seeing Mr. Electrician today, then. Ah, the benefits of being away from society, eh? I should have listened to you.
Don't panic. I'll come right for you, as soon as this thing is over. You
It's not like I have any other choice, do I?
I'm afraid not, my friend. This storm has the power to disturb the dead.
Well, it seemed like this very same storm has awakened the evil spirits resting inside my new home.
What's that?
Not sure, but I happened to hear some odd sounds last night. Kind of scratching noises down in the basement.
I do remember the cleaning ladies saying something about rats.
Unless we're talking about mutant rats here, I don't think that's the problem.
Michael, my friend, you were tired from a long trip and stressed about the problems you found there. On top of that, you had moved to a very old house. Guess what's the most common complaint from people moving to old houses?
Ghosts on the loose?
Sort of. Now go focus on your book while you still have enough light. I'll be there as soon as possible. By the way, Michael, I have the combination for the safe right here.
Oh, great. Tell me.
03211. Just remember to share it if you bump into any expensive jewelry.
Of course I will. Bye.
Huh. Well, at least Michael is getting used to how bad things are. He's no longer panicking. He's not like, oh my god, Jerry, help me. He's more like, well, I expected this to happen. However, what's really worrying me is that we seem to slowly stumble into the typical horror cliché scenario here. What do I mean by that? Well, something weird is going on here in Blackwood Manor. The scratches and the journals are proof. However, nobody else believes us. Of course, at the moment there's only Jerry, but that's how it normally starts. Somebody experiences something bad and weird. He or she tells somebody else about it, and they don't believe. They are just like, oh, you're tired, you had a long day, you should sleep, etc. Well, I'm still hoping that the rats are the cause of the noises, and that the weird dream was simply caused by me reading so much obscure shit. Oh well. So what's the current situation? Jerry will not be able to come for us today, of course. Looks like there's a terrible storm all of a sudden, trying to conquer the land. And it's way too much to drive to Blackwood Manor. No electrician, no Jerry, which means no food, no water, no lights, no nothing. So we are basically still in the same situation as yesterday, only it's gotten a little bit worse. Lovely. Well, at least we got the safe combination. It was, I think, 03211. And if not, I'm sure Michael has it memorized. What's this? This new turn in my life is getting more and more complicated by the minute. I will survive. But deep inside I'm becoming truly concerned. Oh, Michael, if you're already thinking about survival, it's alright. Blackwood Manor is still a safe place. Rats. That's all there's to it. Rats. Nothing special. The big question now is, what should I do today? How late is it? That's what I want to know. How long did I sleep? I was lucky to not miss this call of Jerry. The time was 9 AM. Alright, it's still early in the morning. We have a long day ahead of us. Which is not really good, because now I need to spend my time on something. Going outside. The storm was raging outside, and I didn't feel like strolling around in the garden. Well, examining the forest is out of the question. We will have to stay inside Blackwood Manor the entire day, if necessary. What to do? I know I have that safe combination, but... well, to be honest, maybe that would be the best thing to do right now. It's our only lead, basically. However, what about the basement? I am curious. I was afraid about the basement when it was still dark, but now we have light, so I should be able to at least open up the door. The rain is really giving the manor a nice atmosphere. Much nicer than before. I'm so glad that it calms me down. Otherwise, this day would probably freak me out. Whoa. Huh. Opened that right when a lightning bolt struck. Now, here we are. The basement. The question now is, will Michael be willing to open the door up? If yes, then I will take a quick peek down the stairs, and if there's nothing there, I will simply head up again. Oh lordy. The basement. It's been a while since we were down here. I remember the posters. I remember it all. What do you say, one and all? Are you willing to examine this room? I am, because I want to prove that there's nothing wrong with Blackwood Manor. Here goes nothing. Come on now, Michael, be brave. As cold as I left it behind. There's nothing wrong down here. I am actually getting less afraid of the basement. We still have this big boiler. But that's about it. And if there are rats hiding somewhere, then they would probably be inside the walls. Otherwise, the scratchers wouldn't be able to get as loud as they were. But it's still so very dark down here. Nothing inside the boiler still. There are no rats hiding out. There's nothing down here. The basement is a safe place. This is weird. I'm actually amazed how safe I all of a sudden feel about that place. Well, alright, I have to admit a little shiver was running down my spine. But not too much. I was fine. Now, though, before this episode ends, without anything being accomplished, I wanted to check out that safe. Maybe there's something inside that can tell us more about the personal life of the Blackwoods. Something about James, perhaps. The master bedroom. Is this the room where James supposedly murdered his wife? And then he dragged her into the garden? Why did he do it? Maybe the answers await inside this safe. There has to be something important inside. I am ready and prepared. Maybe some old artifact of James. Maybe documents, keys, jewelry. Anything would help the exploration. Here goes nothing. Voila! I can see a key, money, and a document. Let's read this document out loud without special editing, shall we, folks? I hope it's worth it. Mr. James T. Blackwood, the Blackwood Manor, Rothbury, Northumberland. Dear Sir, we hereby propose to furnish all equipment, materials, and labor to complete the contract for the construction of a second floor for the Blackwood Manor of Rothbury, Northumberland, in accordance with plans and specifications prepared by Mr. James T. Blackwood, dated October 31, 1960, for the sums as follows: Base bid 36 pounds. Alternate number 1, deduct 1,000 pounds, blah blah blah, deduct 1,500 pounds, blah blah blah, add 350 pounds, blah blah blah, 300 pounds, 1 pound, 12 pounds and 50, blah blah blah. We agree to commence the work as directed and complete all work thereafter within a reasonable length of time based on our ability to secure materials. Employer understands that construction may last from 18 to 24 months. Permission is granted to make use of the special bank account something 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 created for this particular occasion, located at the National Bank of Northumberland. Contact number something something something. Martin Brothers Contractors. So I was right about my assumption. Mr. Blackwood did plan to build a second floor, and he ordered these guys, these Martin Brothers Contractors, to do it for quite a lot of money. But this happened 10 years ago, about the time when he supposedly murdered his wife. That was probably the reason why the constructions were just stopped. But why did he do it? He was planning so much. Why did he just throw it all away? How about that key? Let's examine this. At least it's something I can work with. It was a generic looking key. Blue in color. Could this key be for one of the drawers? The garage? Or maybe the 2 rooms upstairs? That could help us out a lot. And other than that, just money. Just money, sure. But I don't have a use for this money at the moment. So that's about all we can do with the safe. Well, I am sure that Jerry will be interested in some of the money. But other than that, that key means more to me. I want to test out a theory. It's time to once again head upstairs to the attic. Here we are. First of all, there was this door. It was stuck the last time we checked. Maybe it can be opened with this key? I highly doubt it since, well, it's stuck, but you never know. The key didn't fit in there. Alright, wrong door. But there's still this one. The door I so royally screwed up getting the key from, with a method that only an idiot would think could work. Now we have a little bit of a problem. If this key doesn't fit, then we are screwed. Because this door is at the moment the only thing we can still try to do something with here in Blackwood Manor. After that we can only wait for Jerry. So please work. Come on. Unbelievable. So James T. Blackwood had an extra key just for this door. In his safe, on top of all things. What could be so special about it? Let us take a peek inside. What the? The room of a painter? All of this certainly looks like artist equipment. Maybe James' secret hobby. We have pictures, paint, the structures you put picture frames on. I was honestly not expecting something like this. That is a creepy looking picture. Who knows if this is going to be a safe room. Maybe the paintings of a madman. And hey, down there in the dark is that key we failed to get. Well, it's pretty much useless now that we have the extra one. Let it lay on the floor. So, is there anything useful inside this atelier? Most likely. But where to start? God, it's pouring down. The key that used to be on the other side of the door was now lying on the floor and of no importance to me. Yes, indeed. You know what, folks? We will check out this room in the next episode. Let us maintain some suspense. So, until then, ladies and gentlemen, until then, keep your umbrellas ready. It's going to be another long day.